stream. We are not seeing the pocket Ganon.
I will eat my left shoe if Puffles whips out the pocket Ganon.
I'll eat your right shoe.
What?
All right. You can see the youngling coming out.
Yeah, Puffles also kind of been on a legendary run, or legendary runs recently. He top 8'd like the last 2 MTSs. He just beat Matt in a best of 3 in order to get to this winner's spot for fighting for top 8 here.
Is this top 8 qualifier?
Yeah, it's top 8 qualifier.
Top 8 qualifier. All right.
So
winner of this makes top 8.
Puffles
through winner
has been
side
on a tear. Like honestly, I'm surprised he didn't get honorable mention just because of how well he's been doing. Obviously, not doing too great at regionals and out of city, but the fact that he's able to come to MTS every week and do so well.
Oh my gosh.
Words, what a commentator's curse.
While we were talking about Puffles, Buandon out here deleting that stock in 25 seconds.
Absolutely insane first stock. Just a way to really showcase your dominance in the mental matchup.
For sure. Buandon just sitting here saying, okay, have you had your coffee yet? Are you awake now?
Yeah, what a explosive way to start a game. But Puffles not letting it get to him, racking out that 80% so far with his projectiles. Buandon trying to find a way out of the air. This is really what you want to do against Ryu. Keep him above you, keep him guessing, and able to juggle him just like that. Not going to be able to get the forward air there, but really good position that Puffles continues to get Buandon in. Here comes the fire and into up air. I'm looking like at 140% or so. That should be able to take it.
Oh my god.
True
the
input
up tilt
Shoryu
Shoryuken killed there?
at 80%. Gonna be able to
Oh my
take it.
god.
That is absolutely a true combo, and it absolutely murders. You cannot mess with Ryu at close range. Here Puffles going to try, though. Gets that uppy. One more up air, down air will take Buandon's stock if he's careful enough to get it. Here comes the forward air. Going to fall out of it. Gets the nair, though. 164%. It's looking pretty rough, kind of like how we saw Nico versus Say earlier.
Right, yeah, you can see why these are number 1 and number 2 players.
Yeah, being able to rack up damage is one thing, but what the mark of a good player is able to find those stocks with characters that are hard to kill.
And right now, Buandon holding on to this stock for dear life.
Yeah, Puffles doing. Oh, there it is, contesting it.
Finally,
with
Puffles finds something to get in.
Using that disjoint, able to get in, and honestly, with the percentage dealt, this would be an even game if we saw like just the percents. But because Buandon is so much better at taking the stocks,
oh my gosh, the stanky leg with the back air.
Just like I was saying, because Buandon was better at taking the stocks, although the damage was the same, it just was an absolute landslide victory for Buandon. See how the bands are going to fan out. I'm definitely suggesting a switch here. Like I said, although Puffles may be most comfortable on PS2, because Buandon is obviously much more comfortable, you're definitely going to want to take him to a different stage.
I mean, even then, as we discussed, Buandon's a lab monster. He's labbing on every stage of the game.
Yeah, that's true. Puffles thinking about it. Going to go to small battlefield. Slight change in blast zones. Not going to have those walls to tech on either.
For sure, gonna help Puffles kind of close out that distance. Maybe get those forward, get those forward airs or find ways to take those stocks. Especially since he's gonna be killing a little bit more horizontally. Buandon's usually killing off the top with that true Shoryuken.
Yeah,
so being able to kind of close out that distance might help him find those opportunities to get more of those forward airs neutral.
I definitely agree with the pick. Although conversely, because of how small the stage is, Buandon's fireballs are going to be taking a lot more space than Puffles has to respect.
Right, that's the trade-off, is closing out that distance means that's just less distance that Ryu has to cover to get in your face and get ready for those deadly, deadly combos that we saw in
We're going to see right here another 30%. Every time Ryu gets in, you're expected to take at least 30 for it, maybe even lose your stock. Puffles going to defend with that forward air. They're not going to get down air there. Here comes the fire arrows he's pelting him with. Throwing his arts and crafts projects at him right now. Oh, missing that forward air once again. Going to fall out. So unfortunate for Puffles. It's like the third out of all 4 forward airs that he's thrown at that.
Oh my gosh, using the Tatsu to go straight through that boomerang.
Yeah, just completely beating it over. But the air dodge going to SD.
Unfortunate misinput for Buandon, but
very
Puffles.
Uncharacteristic for Buandon. Expecting a tech there, I assume, from the bomb explosion. And going to be able to take it. Puffles getting a lead over Buandon. Maybe he's going to be able to play the game now the way he wants to. Going to be able to get the spacing, but nope. Going to get Tatsu right in the face. Puffles shaking his head there. Definitely did not Did not want that to happen. Wanted to sustain that lead.
Right, that must be so devastating mentally when you finally are like, yes, God himself has given me this lead, and Buandon just snatches it right back, evening it up. Even percents even, 28 to 20. Okay, he got hit now, but even percents when I started that sentence.
Yeah, like I said before, just
now Buandon with the lead.
Yeah, just good players. They know how to kill. They know how to hold on to that stock. And, I mean, Buandon just able to hold on to completely getting that up air, up B. Sure you there, setting that lead wide open.
Oh my God, if you're Puffles, this is not how you want this game 2 to go.
Absolutely. Puffles trying to fight his way out of this corner here. And Ryu able to find his way in much better.
Having that closer, smaller stage size really seems to be working out in Buandon's favor a lot here.
Yeah,
you can see him finding so many openings.
Kind of what I was thinking as well. I would definitely have suggested either a Kalos, FD, or Town and City for Puffles to pick if I were in his position. Although, it does, like you said before, Buandon does lab on everything, and it really does come down to skill at the end of the day. Oh, not going to get the regrab there.
Gets the red fireball. Puffles, very smart, DIing away so he doesn't get off of the back air.
Oh, even
just
without a
barely
jump.
is able to make that recovery.
But the Tatsu,
but it's not going to matter. The Tatsu.
That true input Tatsu going to be able to take his stock at just 110%, putting Buandon 2-0 over Puffles, getting in a top 8 winner side.
Commanding showing from Buandon right